Good afternoon. This is John Presco coming to you from Springfield, Oregon. And I have in my hand a Bible. Oh my goodness. See, women fear this book, the man's book. So that's not how I wanted to start out this, I don't know, sermon? Am I going to give a sermon? Or what? No? I'm just going to ramble on? I wasn't present in the naming of my daughter. I didn't know I had a daughter. She was born right after, well, let's see, I don't know, 8 months after I threw her mother out of my house and her 2 sons because she was considering going back with Randy Del Piano, who wanted to kill me. And Patrice Hanson said, he's Sicilian, his mother's family's Sicilian. He was in front of my house with a baseball bat. Wanted me to come out there and fight him so he could kill me with a baseball bat. And my friends wanted to hurt him. I says, no, I'll go out and talk to him. And I did. I went out and talked to him. He sat on the wall. And he wanted things back the way it used to be. And Patrice told me that he was brutalizing her 2 sons. And she was desperate to get these boys, ages 5 and 7, away from Randy. So when I met Patrice at a bar, we spent the night in my bed. In the morning, she told me about the crisis she was in. She asked me to rescue her 2 sons. I go, okay, bring them over. Can't have a brutal man beating on children, can we? Not if I can help it. What am I, the savior? Yeah, come on, bring them on. Guinea pigs, turtles, any of those things, bring them on, bring them over. Bring yourself over. The beginning of the end. So, Heather was born September 26, 1984. I hope I got that right. And I wasn't told. And when it was time to name the baby, the newborn infant, no, I wasn't there. I was invited. I didn't know. So when they needed a father's name on the birth certificate, well, Randy Del Piano. So Heather was named Heather Del Piano. In fact, when I met her, that was her name. And I said, well, okay, as we begin the new life in reality and in the truth, let's get rid of that name. I would like to have it be Heather Presco. I kind of like, well, yeah, okay, if you have to, kind of chat, When you want just a little bit, see, that's when you're in trouble. When you go, I just want this little bit right here. Okay, just give me this, see. See, that's when they got you. See, that's the signal, for the harpies and the parasites and the vultures to come down on you, If you say, I want this much, I want that much. They go, yeah, you're one of those people. Yeah, you're one of us. See, the fight I have with the evangelicals is, basically, it's a heresy. and it's a new heresy around 1840. And what it was built upon was, the Battle of Armageddon and the surviving 144,000 people that will survive and go see God. As to what happens to all the other Christians, all this, oh, there's millions over here and there's millions over there, and they're coming through the door, come on, come and be saved. When they read Revelations, they read that number, they go, oh my gosh, 144,000? That's not very many. Am I going to qualify? Am I going to go survive this Holocaust? Am I going to go up and see the Lord? See, Christianity began to die because the ministers coming out of Oral Roberts and stuff, they really got fixated on this number and the date of, the end time and stuff, and they really painted themselves in a corner. And then they found John Darby's rapture, the rapture. And why didn't we see that before? It's right there in the Bible. There's going to be a pre-rapture before the 144 are taken up. Oh my gosh, the door, was this big, and now it's this big. In fact, it's way the heck out of here. See, everybody's qualified. And do they need a big belief? No. They just need a little belief. See, and they're in. See, they're on the pre-rapture wagon. So now that they're can say, yeah, I got the best religion in the whole world. I went shopping, and by golly, did I pick the right one? My tribe, my people, my church is going to be able to wipe out 10 million people on the first day. Tall buildings will come crashing down with screaming people jumping out the windows. Ha 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 ha! I won't be one of those people. I'm going to be raptured. See? So it's kind of hard to debate people like this, to really fool them in any which way. I go, like I did, I was suggesting to my neighbors that maybe I'm the Antichrist, because the Antichrist has got to come before the tribulation and all that stuff, I says, what if I killed the Antichrist? What if I ran into him in Europe somewhere and I went bang, there's the end of your deal. See, you're not going to get raptured. You're not going to be one of the 144,000. You're not going to go, up to heaven to see Jesus and God. See, and what makes you think that the Antichrist is going to follow your rules exactly? Like my golly, he doesn't read the news. He doesn't listen to the people around President Trump. He's not wise to this plan. Well, why does he just change it? Why does he have to go along with it? He's not God's person. He's Satan's person. Satan's going to say, don't go along with their plan. It's of God. Really? Oh, I didn't know. See, that's why they wanted to kill me and string me up there, because I ran this back by them. See, you're not supposed to question it, because it when they're this strong and you make them feel that strong, powerful, then they just really want to work you over, lock you up in a hole in the ground or institution or something like that, because you've depowered them. So not being able to name my own child was really depowering. It's like, you don't count. You don't matter. So only mama, big mama matters. She was married to Randy Del Piano, and he mattered a whole bunch. See, even though he was whooping on her boys, her children, he still mattered. In fact, that's why I threw her out. After she went to meet with him, gone for 2 hours, and looked like she had got herself a shower. You know, you can tell when a woman's just taking a shower. I don't know if you notice this. There's a sheen there. There's just a kind of a scent. See, I said, my God, the woman just met with this crazy man, threatened to kill me and the kids, and now she's coming back freshly showered. Well, why did she have to take a shower? Johnny, do you ever wonder? Are you going to ask yourself that? Are you going to be brave and as you're in there cooking up dinner for the kids and her and you, and I come out and I go, you're not thinking about going back with that guy, are you? There she is, watching TV with the kids. And she looks, I haven't made up my mind. The kids like, freeze up, Oh, Mama, you're not taking us back with the monster, are you? I haven't made up my mind. So I go back in the kitchen. These are one of these moments, see, that I have, cathartic moments. And stirring up I forgot, I think I was making spaghetti or something like that. I go, what are you doing, John? I mean, look at this. Look at this situation. You got yourself you're a stoned alcoholic. Get on your way to becoming, you're a party man. All your friends come right here, visit the building. They live here, they party. That's what we do. And you put all that hold here now for a couple months to take care of some other men's children. See, because this lunatic husband who couldn't have a child can't stand the idea that these boys come from two different fathers. So like there's 3 fathers involved before I even met the woman. The stepfather, the real father, Yeah. I walked right into it. I said, yeah, sure, come on, bring them on over. Bring the guinea pig and the turtle. I can handle it. You can't handle this, John. This is not worth dying over. You're not going to die because this woman hasn't made up her mind, and she probably just had sex with that man who wants to kill you. And it was good sex. Like all makeup sex is good sex. Say, gosh, it's 2 hours. I better get in the shower. Get over there. Oh no, my hair dryer isn't packed. It's over at John's house. Sucker John's house. My hair dryer. So my hair's gonna look maybe like I got out of the shower. This is what books are made of, see? This is going my book. I mean, what am I going to do? See, but write a book about this shit. Excuse my language, Lord. So I come out of the kitchen. And I think I had my wood spoon with me. I said, you know what? You've had 10 minutes to make up your mind. I'm going to make it up for you. Get the hell out of my house. Take your kids, take the turtle, take the lovebirds, take the hamsters in the cage. I'm done. You don't get another second to make up your mind. How dare you put me in suspense like that? That's all I've been in since I've known you. Suspense. You're the most suspenseful woman I ever met. You are trouble. You are the drama queen of drama queen. Get out. The kids, oh God. See, the look of the kids gave me, oh my God, it was a heartbreak. It was a heartbreak. I said this woman's going to get us killed, Makeup sex works once. See, before, you know, the crazy dude goes for a gun. See, because that was pretty good. See, and who's in his way from getting some more makeup sex? That's right, me, Johnny Sucker. Off they go. It's a parade. Kids carrying the hamster and the turtles, the doves, I think, their blankets. Off up the street. 75 fucking yards up the street. Howdy, neighbor. How's it going there with the father problem? So I didn't know. My baby was in that woman's oven. Her embryos were being divided by my sperm. My DNA was working in her belly. I don't know. The question is, did she know? How long did she know that she was pregnant? Yeah, that's the question. These are like days of our lives. She kind of wanted me to know that. Yeah, remember when I left to see Randy? 2 hours went by. Yeah, it could be his baby. See, because of that, John, did you think of that? So that would have been the argument down the road if I let her stay. See, oh, I got something to tell you. I'm pregnant, and I'm almost positive it's your baby. What? Huh? Almost positive. What, a baby? I'm going to be a father. What? What have you done to me? What have you done to me? Yeah? See, the women, they got this play. See, she's a smart woman too. Smart and dumb. See, that's the worst kind of woman you can run into. A really smart and really dumb woman. So he's already thinking. See, already got So because I think she knew she was pregnant. See, and then she didn't really know if I heard, if she told me, John, I'm pregnant. What? Get out! Get out! I don't want a baby. Get the hell out of here. See, she was working that. She said, I gotta make it like put the pincher movement on Johnny. Put that pincer. See, the confounding pincer movement on me. You'll never get out of these Chinese handcuffs. So we're not going to get to this book, are we? She's going to tell him that it's his baby. And I got the letter, that she wrote. Oprah Winfrey. We were trying to get on the Oprah Winfrey show. And she just did this whole confession. I couldn't believe she put it in writing. I knew it was John's baby, but Randolph's name went on the birth certificate. And I didn't dare tell him that Heather was John's baby, or he would kill the baby. He would kill my baby. See, this is what I'm reading, We're going to talk about this on the Oprah Winfrey show. I got nothing to say, Oprah. I'm just mortified. Randolph was still alive at the time. So we called a bit on the show to talk about the naming the candle in the window which I saw, the blessed child being born amongst this beautiful couple, that really deserved to have this newborn baby, because Patrice said he can't have a baby. She said that's what's causing all the friction in the family, see? His mother, Cecilia, thinks there must be a curse on one of the families. The Hansons or the Del Pianos have been cursed back in their ancestry. That's why they couldn't have a child, see? Well, evidently there's been a curse put on my ancestors because, the Lord gave me a child and it took away my child, just like that. And, then it brought my child back into my life when she was 16, and then the Lord took my child out of my life. A year later, see? Tortured. I'm being tortured. This is what you call inhumane treatment of the non-father. Because that's what I am. I'm the unfather. I'm the unnamed father, the unfathered father of the child that is not mine. Even though I want the child, I wanted to put the name on it, it just doesn't work because I got to tell the story. I got to tell this story, which is the truth. And that's forbidden. The truth is forbidden. Then, here come, what is those people's names? Born to revolt. What is that? Revolution of the Believers. What? Ed Ray's people. Ed Ray's president of Oregon State University. He's got this gaggle of historians, which I call his puppies. And he's got this revolutionary group marching around the campus. And then when the reporter came up for the Calaveras Gazette, says, "What's your name? Can you give me one of your names?" She was interviewing. No. We ain't got no name. What you mean asking us our name? It ain't none of your business what our name is. Get out of our way. You honoring the racist? You honoring that racist supremacist? Senator Thomas Hart Benton? No, I'm not. Then you don't get a name. We ain't got no name. We're the people with no names. And that's what it's all about. Benton's got a name up there on that building. We're going to take it down. We're going to destroy it. We're going to piss on it. We're going to build an altar of shame and guilt, and we're going to torture him and that name for here and an eternity. That's who we are. That's all you need to know about us. Okay? See how this is going? Okay? Well, see, what's the circle? See, the Indians used to tie up their captive and they strip him naked and they spread all these coals around the tree and they put some rawhide, lariat around his neck and they force him to go one way, see, poking him with brands. And the more he went around the tree, the shorter the noose became, see. And the hotter the flames were towards the tree. They put the hottest flames. So there he was. He was running for his life and dead. See, he's dead. Ah! That's what I've been in, see. The nucleus of the name. What's in a name? How come I didn't get to name my child? Why? There must be a reason. There must be, the Lord must have had a plan for me. So when I picked up the Bible in 1987, I read a Zacharias song that he supposedly sang to John the Baptist, who I was named after. And I said, well, how come Zacharias singing that song? I thought, Elizabeth, his mother, would be singing this song because it was very much like Hannah's song was very much like Mary's song and Zachariah's song. So you get Hannah, Elizabeth, Zachariah, and Mary all singing the same song. See, it all has to do with the naming of these children, these divine children. But Hannah answered and said, no, my lord, I am a woman of sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor intoxicating drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Do not consider your maidservant a wicked woman, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief I have spoken unto now. I have not spoken unto now. So they moved that because she took the vow of the Nazarite, see? To be silent and not speak, see? And that's why Zachariah didn't speak, because he took the vow of the Nazarite, and so did Elizabeth. And when he went into the Holy of Holies, he saw an angel who told them, this is what your son John will be named. They said actually to consult the child about what he will be named. He goes, what? Huh? What? Okay, so where is this? Chapter 2. And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoices in the Lord. My horn is exalted in the Lord. I smile at my enemies because I rejoice in your salvation. No one is holy like the Lord, for there is none beside you, nor is there any rock like our God. Wow. It's all there. That's the whole Christian religion so far. Talk no more, so very proudly let no arrogance come from your mouth, for the Lord is the God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. The bows of the mighty men are broken, and those who stumbled are girdled with strength. Those who were full have hired themselves out for bread, and the hungry have ceased to hunger. Even the barren has borne 7. And she who has many children has become feeble. The Lord kills and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and brings up. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. See, it's all here. Resurrection, the rapture, it's all here. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the beggar from the ash heap, to set them among princesses and make them inherit the throne of glory. Rapture right here. Do they know? Do the rapture ministers know? No. All those tens of thousands ignorant slobs, and they're slobs, know not what they speak. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. He will guard the feet of his saints, but the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength no man shall prevail. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken in pieces. From heaven he will thunder against them. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. Yes, right there. Samuel 1:2. That's the whole Christian religion right there. See, but they hid it from you. See? And why did they do that? Because John was born of a divine spirit, the Holy Spirit. And when they gathered to name John, the elders, there was an argument about what to name him. And Elizabeth threw out some names, and so did Zechariah. See, but they changed that. They say that he was silenced because he didn't believe any of this was going to be happening. So the angel he met in Holy Holies sealed his lips so he couldn't speak. See, that's a lie. Because it's the child, the 8-year-old child, 8-day-old child, the 8-day-old child who signals the special language that the priests use when they're in Holy Holies to signal to each other, because the human voice was not allowed there. So they had a special sign language. And John, this 8-year-old baby, made that sign to his father and to these priests that had served the Holy Holies. He said, "Bring me a slate." And they brought him a slate. And he wrote on it, "My name is John." And his tongue was loosed. And he began to sing Zechariah's song, a tribute to Zechariah, after Hannah's song. My horn has been exalted. The horn is the strength that God gives you with his voice. His voice is the horn, the goat's horn. What is that called? And everybody wondered. Here's a child that's signing like the high priest, writing like the high priest, and speaking as if he is Elijah come back. But he's also in Nazareth. Well, even in his mother's womb, he was with God. Well, even in his mother's womb, he belonged to God. He didn't belong to this woman. Okay? And when my daughter was taken out of my life, and when they named my daughter without me being present, that woman stopped being the mother of my child. And on this day, June 9th, 2019, I claim full ownership and full bond on a divine level with my daughter, Heather Hanson. It's the only way it can be. It's the only way that the truth, the light, and the power can exist. And that's that. Have a nice day.